Hello ACG fam, it's me again, part 2 of my ACG question vlogs. I am trying to answer as many questions as possible so that I don't get asked any more. And if you do ask me questions, I will refer you to these vlogs. If I don't answer your question in these vlogs, it's probably because the answers are already in pounds and inches, okay? So if you ask me a question like, where do I get ACG from? I'm going to tell you, read pounds and inches, research it. I can't really tell you where to buy your crack. Because sometimes I tell people to go and get RX and they still buy the bottled virgin HCG or the premixed or whatever you want to call it. So I'm no longer suggesting where to get your stuff. Because if you go against what I'm telling you to get, it kind of hurts my feelings. I'm kind of like, okay, you did what you wanted to do anyway. And then you're going to end up buying the real crack in the long run anyway. I'm telling you, a lot of HCGers go and switch over to the RX brand. I'm just saying. Um, let's see. Oh, and if you want to know what the average weight loss is on protocol, read pounds and inches, okay? Is ACG safe? Nothing safe, if you ask me. ACG is safe for me, so that's why I do it. I don't know what your health conditions are. I don't know if you have thyroid issues. I don't know. So if you really are asking me that question because you have doubts in your health, I suggest you talk to your physician, which some physicians will say no, and some physicians will say yes. They'll say try it. They'll weigh out the options and say, you know what, your medical conditions due to your weight are more deadlier than the HCG. And HCG is not deadly. It's just a pregnancy hormone. Like, are you serious? Anyways, moving on. Oh, I was asked once, does ACG really work? You're obviously not watching my vlogs. I mean, what kind of question is that? Don't ask me that again, okay? Does ACG really work? Like, shut the fuck up. It's crack. Like, hello? Of course, crack works. If you don't follow protocol, you can game like a pregnant person. I already addressed that. Cycling. Okay, what is cycling? Cycling is basically doing P2, P3, P2, P3, P2, P3. Never going to P4 or 5 unless, or 4, I think it is, unless you're ready for maintenance. You already know what the phases are, which is just phases. Like, you do round 1, you do this, and then you go into phase this. Phase 2 is ACG phase. Phase 3 is without ACG, maintaining that food, basically no sugar, no starches. And then phase 4 is slowly introducing sugar and starches. Phase 5 is maintenance for the rest of your life. P6 is what I call it, is going back to your normal self, eating wherever the fuck you want. I made that phase up, so yeah, you can steal that too, just like you steal my crackheadness. You're ACG crackhead, and now you're on P6 because you're eating whatever the hell you want, but it's not a lazy P6, it's a new P6. You're working out, you're toning, you're doing what you gotta do, but you jumped right into carbs and sugars without skipping a beat, and you're trying to maintain your weight by doing that, and that's what I'm doing. I made up my own protocol. Some of you may say that that's not going to work for you and blah blah blah. We will see. Okay. um if you don't, no, I already addressed that. I took short breaks, and I never went over 3 weeks with my breaks in between phases. Someone asked me, how do I do my breaking up, and if I start early, did that interfere with my releases? I don't know. I released very slow versus my first round. Everyone loses big and fast in their first round. Some people. My second round was a little bit slower because I was cheating, and my third round was a little bit slower because I was cheating, but I still hit my goal, so it doesn't matter. Um, there's only, oh yeah, there's only one HCG protocol. Someone asked me which protocol for HCG do I follow. There's only one, which is pounds and inches. There are other ones that are tweaked with different foods, which I will not go into. If you're on my HCG Facebook page, request HCGX, which is my husband, and he has a food list there in his notes, which is the one that we basically follow, which includes broccoli, and we're big broccoli fans, so that's why we use that one, and we lost just fine. Some people will say, oh, broccoli makes me gain. Oh well, I don't know, it don't make me gain, but we also use different type of things to keep our bodies moving, if you know what I'm saying. So if you try those things, you'll lose no matter what. Um, Working out on HCG. The protocol never says that you can't work out on HCG, so I work out on HCG. I don't work out so intensely that, well, I do, but I did. I tried it, and I held on to so much water, I got scared, and then I stopped taking the HCG for a little while so that the water could release. But if you're gonna work out on HCG, do it very light toning. That's it. I mean, get a little, the bands that you put around your thighs or whatever, and you just, toning, squats and stuff like that. But don't go jumping all over the place like a maniac, thinking that it's gonna help. Walk on a treadmill or just walk outside, and that'll help you release. If you wanna buy a book on how to work out while you're on HCG, go ahead. I wouldn't. It's common sense if you ask me, but some people really need someone telling them what to do. I don't. And I don't need a workout schedule because everyone's different. So that is that. Um, Stopping HCG while on TOM, aka the menstrual cycle. You're supposed to stop HCG while you have your period, only because your body produces a small amount of HCG, so you really don't have to take it because you're already producing it. What I suggest and what I've heard and what works for me is to stop the HCG during full flow. Okay, you know what that is? Not spotting, full flow. Okay, menstrual, and then stop it during that time, however long that may be, and then the minute you start to lighten up, get back on the crack again, because you will be starving if you miss that lightness. If it stops and you don't pay attention, or you're waiting till it's completely over, you may get hungry and feel, lightheaded and all that good stuff because you're not eating enough calories. Okay, so that's how you break during a menstrual cycle. Um, Again, I've used colloidal silver and vodka and B12, whatever, for my mixtures. I suggest to stick to the same mixture as Mama Clock, only because that's what I used when I lost a lot of weight. I have been switching it up only because I was curious. I tried injections. They didn't work for me for a simple fact it was too technical. Like the bottle that they give you, I had to put it in a bag, I found out afterwards, and keep it away from the sunlight and keep it out of the door when you're storing it. I ain't know all that, so my ECG went bad. So I'm never doing injections again because, for one, I had to psych myself up every time I went to jerk myself. But it is convenient to do the once a day injection. Plus, I noticed that more people are hungrier on their injections than people that do sublingual. I don't know why, but that's what I've heard. And that's how it was for me, but my ECG was bad, so I don't know. I choose sugar-free gum. Someone asked me, is it okay to chew gum? Yes. There are sugar-free candies also that, see if they work for you. I never really ate the candies. I just did the gum. And I did have like a candy attack one day, but I didn't have any. And I never went out and got any. But I got so many great suggestions like Jolly Ranchers and stuff that are sugar-free. Oh, I was like, what? I was all late. I'm like done with protocol now. But I would rack up with those and everything. We still have our HCG BBM group. That's the last one question. We still have our HCG BBM group. I've been getting a bunch of requests to be added to the group. We don't accept anybody. And we're not accepting anyone anymore because we're a nice small group of how many people? 10 people. And we all consider each other family, so we decided that we don't really want to enter anyone else. Plus, we're supposed to be doing a big meetup and everything and hanging out and whatnot, going on vacation with each other. So we're not accepting any other people. Look inside that bag right there. Your hair bag. The bag. The pocketbook. Sorry. Right there, that pocketbook right there, Alan. You see it? Yeah. Look in there. I don't know. Check. I think that's it. I did do, this is for a chocolate covered girl or whatever. I did do the Valentine's Day vlog, and I did receive your Valentine's Day gift. I didn't see it until yesterday. Someone put it in my I'm doing something. Someone put it in my closet. Bye. Someone put it in my closet, and I didn't see it until I went up there to like store my towels. So I guess when the package came and I was away, they stuck it in my closet. So I didn't see it till afterwards. But not thinking, I just opened it and I was just like, oh my gosh. But inside of the package was sugar-free candies. There was a cute container, a Valentine's Day container. The Hawaiian punch packets that she uses, and do some other stuff. But Nala like went all up in there and was taking stuff out, so I'm sorry. She took the container basically, and that's her container now. It's not even mine anymore. But I do have your Valentine's Day gift, which I'm sending out. So just give me a second. Give me a second. But I did have other Valentines, which was Gia, Sharon, and Curtis. I don't know if they're gonna do their vlogs because they did. Gia kind of vlogged it while we were there, but I didn't see her post it. But I'm gonna just say what they got. Gia and Sharon got like lotions and I believe a hand sanitizer. Am I wrong, guys? I don't remember. They got like little girly stuff, you know. And then they got a lollipop, like from this chocolate factory that I went to. They got these huge lollipops that said Gia said BFF, and then Sharon said cute chick, and they were so cute. And they came like in like an envelope looking thing. It was so cute. And then Snuggles, my Curtis, he got a huge surprise. We were celebrating, you know, meeting each other, but his father's birthday is Valentine's Day. So since I wasn't able to be there, you know, chug-a-lugging with him for his father, we came out with a birthday cake for his dad. So he looked like he was gonna cry. My Snuggles, yeah, it was good. He was extremely like surprised. So those were my Valentine's Day gifts, and I was trying to keep them all secret, but I don't see no vlogs going up for my girls or my guy. So I figured I'll just let you guys know what I got them. So that's what I got them for V-Day. They were my Valentines, and that's about it. I hope I answered everybody's questions. I will refer you guys to these vlogs. If you receive these vlogs, that means your question's probably in there. And if you don't and you just get an email from me saying acgdietmart.com, understand that that's where I want you to go. And that's about it. Oh, I'm going to be doing vlogs maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. I'm really not sure yet, but I'm still gonna be working out and toning and everything, and I want you guys to know that there is life after ACG. That's why I'm working so hard not to go back on the crack. Granted, I was sitting here eating some Sonics. I'm eating what I want. Like, I want to show you guys that I'm gonna eat what I want, work out, and maintain the weight. Okay, my weight loss and the inches. The inches are still coming off, even though my weight did spike up. I'm over by about 5 pounds, but it's been coming down. Like every day I've been losing a pound from my loading weight, because I was loading up for Valentine's Day. We went to AC. We had so much fun. That's where the Valentine's Day pictures came from in my last vlog. And we went to the Cheesecake Factory. I was drinking it up. I'm in P6 and I'm enjoying it, and working out and just maintaining my weight. That's about it. Stay blessed. The protocol is a hard protocol. It's not easy weight loss. People say, oh, you're cheating. It's not easy weight loss. You have to be really mentally ready for this, because if you're not, you're going to gain. And it's as simple as that. So peace, don't cheat. You know, I always say that. And stay blessed. Till next time, you guys. Maybe in a week or two. I'm not sure. Bye.